Lesley Joseph admits best friend Pauline Quirke is not okay as she gives health update on dementia-stricken co-star. Lesley Joseph has given a devastating health update on her best friend Pauline Quirke amid her dementia battle. Pauline, 65, was diagnosed with the disease in 2021, but the illness only became public knowledge when her husband Steve Sheen made an announcement in January this year. And now her Birds of Feather co-star Lesley, 80, has admitted the actress is not okay, as she gave an update while chatting to Bella Magazine at the Variety Club Show Business Awards last week. She admitted, Pauline is not too well after being diagnosed with dementia a while ago. She's not okay now. I haven't had time, but I'm going to go up and see her next week. It comes after Lesley admitted she feels tremendous guilt for failing to spend much time with her grandchildren. The actress, whose stage and screen career has spanned over 60 years, revealed she is not exactly a doting grandmother. Lesley has largely kept her personal life out of the spotlight, but she has 2 children, Andrew and Elizabeth, from a previous relationship with Carl Littlejohn. I feel tremendous guilt for not being the grandmother my kids probably expected, she said, as she discussed having grandchildren for the first time. I've never done the school run or babysitting. I just find it hard to say no to acting jobs. Earlier this year, Pauline's other co-star Linda Robson shared a heartbreaking health update on her pal's health as she revealed that Pauline has been having up days recently and has even been asking after her. Speaking on the Loose Women podcast, in collaboration with Mecca Bingo, Linda told Jane Moore that she recently had a call from Pauline's son Charlie. She said, Charlie rang me and said she's doing really, really well at the moment. Sometimes she has down days, but at the moment she's quite up about everything. They said they got really excited when she said, "Where's my mate Linda Robson?" I got quite emotional when he told me. We've known each other since we were 10 years old. She's always been an amazing actress and my best friend. Amazing things happened to us. When Birds of a Feather came out, we started getting invited to everything. We got VIP tickets for Stringfellas and all these different places. We couldn't believe our luck. Back in February, Maurice Gran, co-writer of Birds of Feather, explained Pauline was experiencing trouble recognizing her own family members. He said, since the diagnosis, her condition has gathered pace. She's still only 65, so your heart goes out to her. Initially, she felt she was beginning to lose her grip. Now, we understand she struggles to identify members of her own family. It comes after Linda opened up about the moment she realized that close friend Pauline wasn't right. Linda told Bella Magazine, I hadn't spoken to her for a little while, and I kept wondering why she hadn't returned my calls. Eventually, Steve phoned me back. Lesley Joseph and I went for lunch with her, and that's when we realized something wasn't right with her, and that was 3 years ago. Linda found the news hard, but respected the family's privacy and kept the diagnosis confidential. She said, I've known for the last 3 years that she wasn't well. I managed to keep it a secret. It was very important that I did, because it was up to her family when it was time for them to let everyone know. This news story about Pauline Quirke's battle with dementia, as shared through perspectives of her close friends Lesley Joseph and Linda Robson, is more than a celebrity health update. It is a lens into human vulnerability, friendship, and societal attitudes toward aging and illness. The article manages to strike a delicate balance between sensitivity, factual reporting, and emotional resonance, making it compelling to a wide audience. At its core, the story highlights a profound impact of lifelong friendships. Lesley Joseph and Linda Robson's reflections emphasize the emotional labor involved in supporting someone with a progressive illness. Their candid expressions of concern, empathy, and nostalgia remind audiences that behind the glamour and fame of celebrity life lies the same universal experiences of worry, care, and the challenges of maintaining connections as time and health change. These friendships, cultivated over decades, serve as an example of emotional resilience and the importance of social support networks, which are crucial for both those living with dementia and their loved ones. The coverage also underscores the role of celebrity narratives in shaping public perception of serious health issues. Dementia, often stigmatized and misunderstood, gains a human face through Pauline Quirke's story. When public figures or their close associates speak openly about such conditions, it encourages empathy, understanding, and dialogue within society. This not only helps demystify the disease, but also inspires audiences to reflect on their own relationships, caregiving responsibilities, and approaches to aging. The public sees firsthand that dementia affects real people, regardless of social status, accomplishments, or public recognition. Furthermore, the article illustrates the ethical responsibilities of media outlets when reporting sensitive health news. By relying on first-hand accounts from close friends and collaborators, respecting privacy, and presenting updates in a compassionate, non-sensationalized manner, the piece demonstrates that celebrity journalism can be both responsible and deeply engaging. It avoids exploitation while still capturing the audience's attention, highlighting the value of nuanced storytelling in modern media. Another significant dimension is the cultural and generational impact of Birds of Feather. For many viewers, the show is more than entertainment. It represents a shared cultural memory. Updates about its cast, particularly regarding serious health matters, resonate on a personal level for audiences who grew up watching the show. This connection amplifies the emotional impact, turning the story into a collective reflection on nostalgia, mortality, and the passage of time. The article also implicitly encourages broader societal conversations about dementia and aging. By discussing Pauline's struggles and the responses of those around her, the narrative promotes awareness about cognitive decline, the importance of early diagnosis, and the challenges of caregiving. It humanizes these issues, illustrating that dementia is not only a medical condition, but also an emotional, relational, and social phenomenon. For families and friends of people living with dementia, this coverage may offer validation, comfort, and a sense of solidarity. Finally, the story underscores the human side of celebrity culture. Often, the public perceives actors and public figures through a lens of glamour, talent, or fame. Yet, stories like Pauline's remind audiences that celebrities face the same vulnerabilities, joys, and heartaches as anyone else. Lesley Joseph's candid admission of guilt regarding her role as a grandmother adds another layer to this understanding, reflecting the universal struggle to balance personal life with professional ambition. It paints a holistic picture of human complexity, bridging the gap between public persona and private experience. In conclusion, this article achieves multiple objectives simultaneously. It informs readers about Pauline Quirke's health, offers an emotionally engaging narrative of